And good evening, and welcome to another episode of Crossroads. How are you doing on a Saturday? I hope everyone is well. I'm just waiting for now for my guest to come in. It should be here any moment. What have you been doing today? So come back and tell me what you've been doing today, um, and what you've been up to. And we got Martin Williams today for our guest. He should be in at any moment now. I only spoke to him around about 2 minutes ago. So he's going to come in and play some music and an interview. So hopefully it won't be very long. So today I've been kind of listening to the football on television, and I've been doing some other stuff. Here comes Martin now. Here he is. Hello, hello. This is Martin Williams. Hello. Okay. You all right? Okay then. We've got problems with our sound at the moment. Hello? All right. Yeah, so anyway, you know, we'll be back in again in a minute. We're just having some sound problems. Um, he will be back, hopefully, and he'll be playing us some music. When we come here. Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Yeah. Can you turn it up a little bit? Yeah, that's fine. That's
All
fine.
right. Pardon?
How are you? You all right? How are
I'm
you?
fine, thanks, mate. Yeah, sound.
Yeah, good, good.
I'm all right.
Anyway,
Sounds
what's your
great.
first up? What have you been up? What you been up
It's
to then?
called my. Well, last couple of weeks. I was on holiday last week, and the week before, I did my first and last live performance up in Fleetwood.
All right. So was that at home then, or was it somewhere else?
It was at the Marine Hall in Fleetwood. It was part of the Fleetwood Folk and Blues Festival. They did a sort of virtual, and they did one live show in the afternoon on the Saturday. But most of
All
it was
right.
on the side, which was good. Getting out there again, doing the stuff.
How are you getting on with the COVID?
Uh, Merseyside has gone. Merseyside has gone back into lockdown. Basically, I can't go and see my parents now, but I can still go to the pub and I still can go to Blackpool.
Oh, that's right. I can go to Blackpool, innit? I wish I could go to Blackpool. I used to go every year, but I can't at the moment. So there you go. So anyway, what's your first song for tonight, Martin?
It's called My Old Guitar, which I'm actually playing. This guitar has been a big part of my musical journey. So it's just about what I wanted from the music business and not getting. It's called My Old Guitar, or something like that.
Okay then. Brilliant.
When I was alive, I had a dream. Everything was gonna be good for me. Play my songs in smoky bars. Hoping one day I'll get home. But time moved on in its own way. The dream has faded away. So here I am playing my old guitar. But here I am, the dream's still there. I'm living life without a care. Hopefully one day I'll get there. Playing my old guitar. Well, I try real hard to get what I want. But what I get is what I got. So I'm singing these same old songs. Won't you come and sing along? It won't bring fame, that's just a dream. Making a fortune's a loser's game. I just want to entertain, playing my old guitar. But here I am, the dreams of love. I'm living life without a care. Hopefully one day I'll get there, play my old guitar. So here's to the dream I've had for years. Yes, I sweated blood and tears, ironed out all my fears. Now I'm ready for those cheers, but I won't give in, I never will. Rather do this than taking pills. This is the song of my thrill, playing my old guitar. But here I am, the dream still there. I'm living life without a care. Hopefully one day I'll get there, playing my old guitar. So here's to the dream I've had for years. Yes, I've sweated blood and tears, ironed out all my fears. Now I'm ready for those years, but I won't give in, I never will. Rather do this than take it pills. This is the sum of my thrills, playing my old guitar, playing my old guitar, playing my old guitar.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Did you write that one then? Did you?
Yes, everything I do tonight I've written. That one's on my last CD, which I released about 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, everything I've sung tonight I've written over the last
Right.
20 years.
Okay. So what you've written, is it all about your life and what's been happening in your life?
It's about what's happening in my life and what I've observed from the sidelines of life, sort of thing. When things go in the world, is there a song in it? Is there not? A lot of it's about me. A lot of it's about what's happening on what I see in the world and in my hometown, and just life in general. I see myself as a sort of a commentator on the modern way of life, like the old folks who did it like years ago.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Do you find it at the moment with with all the because you're coming into another lockdown? Are you going to find it more tough now? Because there's nothing around now, is it? You're going to be probably staying in and not doing nothing. So all you can do is just go on Facebook or go on the internet or whatever.
Well, in a lot of ways, lockdown's been good for me because, like things like I've done more exercise, I've done more practicing, I've done more writing, sort of thing. So you just make good of what you got, don't you? So if I can't go out and play live and go to folk clubs and things like that, I'll just concentrate on my writing and looking after me, I suppose. So when
All right.
things, if they ever get back to normal, I'm ready. I'm ready to take the floor.
Yeah. 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 So how do you? So with the lockdown, then, how do you cope with being with your partner? Then do you fall out a lot?
It's getting, it is getting hard because I still work full time. I work nights, so I can get out the house 8 hours a day. But poor Anne-Marie, my partner, she's stuck in the living room for 7, 8 hours a day working, and then it's 4 or 5, 6 hours watching telly before she goes to bed. And we've both been on holiday over the last couple of weeks, and it's quite a long time we spent together because we don't usually spend that much time together because we work in and our various interests. We just meet in the middle, but we seem to be together for a hell of a long time. And it does, it grates, but there again, we're doing a lot of things together which we wouldn't do normally. You know, going for nice walks around the local area. I feel like after we finish work, we go for a nice stroll around the local area. And basically, one of the nicest things we've done, we've watched a family of swans grow up. From the beginning of the lockdown in March, you know, the swans were on the nest with these eggs, and now we've seen the what we call the cygnets grow up through lockdown on our nightly walks, which, you know, it's a nice thing, and you know, it just shows even though our lives come to a halt, the rest of the nature hasn't. You know, they're still carrying on, which it's a nice thing, and it's sort of like good for both our mental health. These walks we do as well. So
all the beauty comes out. Yeah, all the beauty comes out then, doesn't it, Martin? Everything comes out, all the beauty, all the nature, and everything comes out, and you don't see what you haven't seen for a long time.
Yeah, well, especially around our area, because, you know, we're an industrial town, but there's a lot of nature hidden away within the town. As I don't know if I said last time I was on, we've got the first canal ever built in Britain that runs down the bottom of our streets. It's not in operation anymore. It's all overgrown and filled in, but there's still, you know, it's still nice to walk down a 300-old-year towpath and see what nature has taken back from the first industrial canal. When we dream is one day they'll open it back up so we can get boats down it and things like that. But that's a long way away. But it's nice, and there's loads of areas around where we live where there's little bits of nature mixed in with the industry, which that's what I like.
Yeah. So what's your next song then? What you got next for your song?
It's a song called Tom Riley. I wrote this way back, I think it was 2001, 2002. And it's about an old chap who's come to the end of his time work-wise. He's coming up to retirement and he's ready to go. And it's loosely based on a bloke who I worked with in Birmingham many years ago, who was, you know, been working. He came over from Ireland in 1955, and he worked at the company we were working for the best part of 30 years, and he was looking forward to his retirement. So it's loosely based around him, but it's about to the end of your time at work. So just excuse me a minute.
That's all right.
Loosely, and it's called Tom Riley. My name's Tom Riley, master of my trade. 20 years it's been, though I don't see it in my pay. Work the shop, man and boy. I can't help feeling that I'm just a gaffer's toy. A day's work, I've always tried to live my life that the minimum wage. It's a struggle day to day, out of my trade. 20 years experience, though you don't see it in my pay. Work the shuffle, men and boys, but I can't help feeling that I'm just a gaffer's toy. I remember the joy to work for a living. But these days it seems I'm always giving. It's in one hand, then out the other. Sometimes I wonder why I bother. My name's Tom Riley, master of my trade. 20 years experience, though I don't see it in my face. Work the shop, man and boy. Feel it, right, just the gapper's toe. I can't wait every time of day. 20 years about my age. It's time to live. It's my turn to years experience, though I don't see it in my face. Work the shop floor, man and boy. You can't help feeling that I'm just a gaffer's toy. Oh, my name's Tom Riley, master of my trade. 20 years experience, though I don't see it in my face. Work the shop floor, man and boy. I can't help feeling that I'm just a gaffer's toy. The gaffer's toy. Oh, the gaffer's toy.
Well done. That was really
Thank
good.
you.
That was really good. I really enjoyed that. Have you got all
Cheers.
these? Have you got these songs on CD? Then have you?
Yes and no. I'm just trying to think. That one was on one of my first ones, which is sort of tied up in my computer, which broke. But I can get hold of it and download it somehow. And I've got a CD out at the moment, which I've got plenty of copies of downstairs with my newest songs on. And I've got a new one to come out, but I need a computer to burn out the CDs ready for distribution. I've been a bit lazy with what's going on this year. I haven't actually thought, well, I'll hold back until I can get out live again, and then I'll release it.
Yeah. How many?
But if anybody wants to cover it.
Yeah. How much do you set? How much do you charge for your CDs?
It's generally a fiver, because basically they're not studio quality. They're all home recorded and home produced. I haven't had a chance to get into a proper studio yet, mainly because I haven't got the money and the time at the moment to get into a proper studio. But I feel the Grohl Disgracefully CD, which I've got downstairs, I recorded in my partner's cousin's little home studio. And the latest one I've done, I recorded at in Salford at Pete Robinson's home studio. But Pete Robinson's well known around these parts for being part of the Mother Robinson band, and also doing the Salford City community radio folk program as well. So it was quite good because I went round this to record the CD on the Wednesday, and on the Thursday night when they do the show, he actually played a track off it, day old, straight out on his radio show, which I thought was really nice of Pete to do for me.
That's quite good, isn't it? That's quite good of him, isn't it? That's really good. I'll have a CD of you.
Right. Well, okay. As I say, just send me your details, and I'll get one through post to you. I sent one to Jaylee a couple of weeks ago. And She basically, I believe she's been playing it in a hairdressing salon all the time, probably driving all the customers now with it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you know, it's great, and I've had a lot of positive feedback of a lot of my work. You know, I say I haven't got a big fan base, but I've got like a few that really love what I do, and that's why I do it, I suppose. You
yeah.
know,
Well, yeah, I love it. I love your music. I think it's fantastic. That's why I keep having you back on all the time. It's better than
and thank you for that as well.
yeah, it's better
Cheers.
than watching CD. Cheers. I've got milk.
Well,
I,
as I say,
I,
it's the
yeah, I
weekend
don't.
now, and it's technically my day off. So I usually have a
All
beer
right,
on my day off,
all right.
and it
I've
also
got.
loosens the vocal cords.
Well, that's the excuse for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's.
so, so where you? Because you live near Salford, don't you?
I live in a place called St Helens, which is in Merseyside, which I
Yeah,
don't particularly like. So I still think of myself as a Lancashire lad. It's in Merseyside. So if you get the picture of the map, you got Liverpool on the west coast,
yeah,
then you got St Helens, then you got Manchester, which is further inland. Now there's a
yeah.
road between both and called like East Lancashire Road. And basically, I'm straight smack bang between Liverpool and Manchester.
Right. Okay.
And there's Wigan to the north, Warrington to the south.
Yes.
If
Yeah. That's
anybody
what.
knows.
It's just me. I'm for. You know. What I was going to say to you, the with your music, because you do folk music, don't you? It's all folk, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say it's all folk, but there's a lot of styles which are used that I tie up within my music as well. So I see myself as a folk singer, but there's a bit of country, sometimes there's a bit of rock and roll in there, even sometimes a bit of reggae pops in.
Yeah.
Which my next song is actually a bit of more reggae feel song. But as I say, I like the folk world, and to me it's a lot easier playing an acoustic guitar than carrying all your electric stuff around. I think it's just I turn up at the folk club and it's just a guitar. I don't need any fancy gadgetry. I'm just got
You
it.
know,
I know
my
I'm plugged
friend of
into a
mine.
bit tonight, but
Yeah. Yeah. My friend of mine, he used to go around all the pubs with his guitar. Play his guitar, and that's all he needed. Um,
yeah.
my wife at the moment is in love with shanty music.
Oh, yeah. I love a shanty myself. Can't sing
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
but
yeah. She's in
I
love with
do.
that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
another another exponent of using. They used to use them songs to help them work when they run the ships and things like that. And
yeah,
a lot of the shanties are quite. If you really look into like a lot of the stuff you hear now is quite sanitized. Pardon me, but if you look into the original lyrics, there's some stuff that's quite well, you couldn't sing it today. Put it that way.
yeah, yeah. It's all changed. What do you think about
But
the music? What do you
yeah,
think about the music? What do you think about the music industry today? Then,
oh,
God,
basically, it's been destroyed by, and this is my own personal view. It's been destroyed by Simon Cowell, I think. The world's got more interested in talent shows and, shall we say, karaoke competitions than actual genuine talents. Uh,
yeah,
Bands that take the time from working their way up from the bottom, they're doing the gigs in the horrible, greasy pubs down the bottom end of the town, working their way up to the top end of the town, then moving out into the world. And it seems to me it's all they seem to become a celebrity first before becoming a
yeah,
talented musician, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
And
yeah.
it's not right. my son plays in a rock band, and he's doing it the right way. He's gigged until this year. He's gigged and gigged and gigged. He's took the little gigs, the big gigs. He's done Battle of the Bands. I believe they've released 3 singles at the moment. You know, they've got quite good. They've got management and everything like that and release. But to me, he's doing it the proper way. He's working his way up. Where you get it with the talent competition, they start from the top and work their way down.
Yeah,
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
They hit the top at the beginning, and then if they're good, they stay there for a few years. But most of them, they just slide out of existence. And a lot of pop, I suppose, a lot of pop music is like that.
It's like the X Factor,
you know,
isn't it, Martin? It's like the X Factor where people's been on the X Factor, and all of a sudden they win it. Then about a few years you hear from them, but then most of them you don't hear no more.
Yeah, but I say it's a cutthroat business. You know, if you're good, you're going to survive in it. If you're not, you won't. And I say they get the support at the beginning off Simon Cowell, but if sales drop or they're not the flavour of the month, they just get left out in the wilderness, I think. You know, does he support them after the show? I don't know. I'm to tell you the truth, I don't particularly care. But you know, these young acts, you know, they start off, you know, oh, we're going to do this, and that. The next minute, they're playing a Chicago rock in, I don't know, Grimsby, and to them, you know, that's a come down from playing Wembley Stadium to Grimsby, innit? Where the likes of me and my son, we're starting at Grimsby, going up to. I've got nothing against Grimsby, but I'm saying, oh, a working man's club in Grimsby.
What's your next song then?
Right, it's a song called "Come Back My Baby." I'm just going to use a bit of wizardry on it. And it's about a subject that not many songwriters, I think, tackle enough. It's about domestic abuse.
All right.
I wrote this song, well, I think 25 years ago, and as I say, it's a story that's told a million times, and it will be told a million times more. And especially with what people are going through with the lockdown situation, it's getting quite tough for some people, men and women, who are trapped in, shall we say, not very nice situations.
Yeah.
So I was just saying before, like, I use a lot of different styles within guitar work. I've got sort of a reggae feel to this. See what you think. Anyway, that's
okay.
Come back, my baby. Come back to me. Didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. Come back, my baby. Come back to me. Didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. He went out last night for a few pints. He needed to relax. Oh, why? But you've heard it. You've heard it all before. You know he'll be punching and kicking when he comes through that door. Come back, my baby. Come back to me. Didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. Come back, my baby. come back to me. Didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. How long can you believe his lies? It won't happen again, is his usual reply. But you deserve more than this. If not for yourself, well, think of the kids, as he says. Come back, my baby. Come back to me. Didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. Come back, my baby. Come back to me. Didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. You tried to leave it so many times before, but somehow you always end up at his door. So pick up the courage and walk out that door. And don't listen to his pleas no more. As he said, come back, my baby. Come back to me. Didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. Come back, my baby. Come back to me. Didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
That was very good. Very, very good. Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. That was that was really good. It was like a reggae feel, wasn't it? You had a reggae feel in it, and you had like it was like it's like catchy tune to it. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, it's sort of like, you know, sometimes you have to, like with folk music or songs in general, you need something so the audience can join in with you.
Yeah.
So if you get a catchy chorus, they'll tend to join in with you. But what I'm trying to do is, have a catchy chorus, but with a bit of meaning behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that song, it's 20 odd years old now, and one of my fondest memories of performing that song, it was in a late night session, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I played it, and there was a young lass sat next to me, and she joined in with the choruses and everything like that. The following year, same scenario, late night session, drinks, and we were pretty drunk, and I sang the song again, and the same young lady who was like joining in with me in the choruses actually joined in with the whole song all the way through, and she remembered it from the year before because I hadn't put it out on CD. She just, somehow the song had sunk into her head, and she remembered it from the year before. Now, to a songwriter, that is absolutely, you know what I mean? And I haven't had many of them situations, but my good friend Sally loves that song, and every time I haven't seen her in about 10, 15 years because she's moved over to Ireland, but if I get a chance to see her again, she'll sing it along with me, note for note, word for word, like we did 10 years ago. So as a songwriter, that's what we're looking for. my friend out of Merry Hell, if you've ever come across them, his name's Bob Kettle, and he's one of the main songwriters within the band. And he said there's nothing more better than listening to your lyrics come back to you off an audience. And that's what I'm striving for. It hasn't quite happened yet, but it's getting there, and that's what I'm aiming for.
You've got to keep on going and never give up. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, and as I said in my first song, I'll try really hard to get. I won't give in. This is people. This is people take drugs in a lot of ways. This is my drug. It's my calming influence. It's my. If I'm angry, I'll bash hell out of a guitar. If I'm in a thoughtful mood, I'll have a play around. I'll do, and you'll have a think, and then sometimes songs come out. So music to me it's a form of mental therapy. Now to me, poor wife, it's a part of mental torture. So I could be up here for hours just doing playing two chords and not doing anything, no song, nothing. It's just. But I suppose a lot of musicians' partners feel like that as well. So
I bet she's glad to get rid of you sometimes, is she?
Yes, she is. But there again, on the flip side, she does like it when I do a show or a concert, and she gets treated like royalty, free entry, best seats, or whatever. Not to watch me, to watch the following acts after me, like sort of thing. But she likes she likes it when she's just
Yeah, and when you give her the pay at the end of the evening, huh? That's what they like.
Oh yeah,
women.
She loves that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she really likes that.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll tell you what. This goes so quick. This does. What you going to play for your last song?
Your last song? Ooh. Right. I'll tell you what. I'll do this one, which is as close as I've got to a love song for Anne-Marie. And it was about a holiday we had a couple of years ago down in Porthcawl in South Wales. Now,
all right, yeah.
I've got a bit of confession to make. I've sort of slightly borrowed a song off a very famous Welsh singer-songwriter called Martin Joseph. So a bit of this song is his. All the lyrics are mine. I've just nicked a few of the notes and the chords off his.
Martin Joseph.
His famous. Martin Joseph, yeah.
I think I've heard him in concert. He's a Christian, isn't he? He's a Christian songwriter.
I think he's. Yeah, well, he's a social. He's a bit like me. He does on the social things. This song, what I've sort of hijacked off him, is a song called Cardiff Bay, which I've renamed Tretwell Bay, about the campsite where we stayed at. So a lot of the riff is from that song, but I say the lyrics and the sentiment is purely me. And this one's a road family.
I stayed at Tretwell Bay for 2 weeks.
It's a lovely campsite, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. I love it. Stayed in the caravan there.
Yeah. Well, that's what we did. We stayed for a week. So you'll probably get the journey through the song. All I'm saying is, well, if you can remember, the walk down to the beach, then on into the town.
Yeah.
We took a walk from the holiday park, working class retreat. We went to take it the cool sea and explore our new home for the week. As the sun went down over Treco, you were in my arms. We're in search of Gavin and Stacey, but we were sure what we found. We took a walk through the tide arcade with Elvis wafting through the earth. The boys at the book were drinking a beer, and I wanted a burger from the Wimpy store. As the sun went down over Treco Bay, you were in my arms. We were in search of Gavin and Stacey, but we weren't sure what we found. The lights and sirens from the fairground took us back to a time long gone by, when people used to go to the seaside. Past time, lost in the mist of time. As the sun went down over Treco, you were in my arms. We were in search of Kevin and Stacey, but we weren't sure what we found. We had a pint in the harbour light, at the end of your long day. And that's when it hit me how much I love you, girl. And I will for the rest of my days. The sun went down over Treco Bay. You were in my arms. We were in search of Gavin and Stacey, but we were sure what we found.
Well done.
Thank
That
you.
was really good. Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you very much. Um,
Yes.
so, anyway, thank you very much once again. It's gone so quick. You won't believe 45 minutes is just gone like that. Anyway, I loved it once again. We will get you back on probably next month if we like to. We like to stay in
Yeah,
touch with you. And I'll get a lot of people saying to me last time, I want him back again. I want to listen to him again. So we'll get you back again. And thank you so much again, Martin. That was really good. Thank you.
thank you very much.
And I'll
I'm glad for the opportunity to sing.
brilliant. And I will definitely contact you later on, and we'll get another date sorted out for next month. All right. Thank you very much, mate. Enjoy your beer.
Yeah, okay.
Settle for your
No
wife
problem.
for me,
Thanks a lot,
and
Steve.
take care. Bye bye. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. Cheers, mate. Look
Thank you
after
so
yourself,
much.
mate.
Yeah, and you.
Bye.
Bye. There you go. That was Martin. I'll tell you what, brilliant, really good. If you want any contact with him or anything, let us know, and I'm sure I'll be able to put you in touch with him. Okay, I'm gonna go. Um, it's 6:45, and I'll be back later on with another guest, my last guest for the evening. And until then, take care. Bye bye.